Aqua. Hiya, Patricia. How are you doing? How are you doing? I think I'm just waiting for Molly to come along. I'm not too sure. Hello, Shelby, baby. That's cute. Well, straight in the question. We are waiting for Molly at the moment. I shouldn't have got. Yeah. So we'll see if she turns up. Right. I'll send it again, the invite. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure if this works or not. Thank you, Aqua. That's brilliant. Right, we'll see if she can come in. If not, we'll have to end this and then do it again. Technology. It's always interesting. So has everyone had a good day? Shelby, baby, if you make sure you like and subscribe. Is that all right? She's here, so that's all right. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
All right. For whatever reason,
Yeah.
The link kept trying to send me to Facebook, and I'm like, no, stop doing that. But I'm here.
It's awkward, isn't it? It's technology. It's just bizarre at times. So let me find the stream. So are you okay?
I'm all right.
Yeah, okay, that's cool for cats. So thank you guys for coming. Let's right, so hopefully I'm so high and you're so low, it's stupid. I don't get this.
Just my camera, that's all.
You can't see me. Yeah, here we are. There. Yay! Have you had a hard day anyway?
Yes, it's been a hard week.
Oh, it's challenging, isn't it? The best of times. Right, guys, I've got some sex cards. If you want to use sex cards, just tell me what you want. Right. I couldn't remember if it's you or me. And hello, Kristen Blanton. And I just. Hey.
I'm just saying hello to everyone.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's you tonight, and then it's on my channel tomorrow.
Right, okay, cool for cats. I just had a brain freeze because I was on Miss Tweets and I couldn't remember. I did do it and I just deleted the thing. If I'd known, I would have done TikTok like you. And I was like, anyway, it is what it is. So
we're here.
Exactly. I don't know how we managed that. You know when you see this screen, can you see live above my forehead?
Yep.
Can everyone else see that? Or should I move?
Oh no, it's not in your way. On our screen, it's just right. It's not. It's not you. It's not across your head, so you're fine.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we mean business when the unicorn's out. Right. So what we're going to talk about today. So 4 people are in. Thank you very much for turning up. That's really good. No reading passing through. I'm on my break. Oh, Kristen. Oh, well, thank you for coming anyway. That's really nice. Yeah. Right. So hopefully we can get things going. So hopefully people will stay. It's a Thursday night, so it should be a little bit busier, surely. It was quiet before. I went on an hour before. And it was really quiet. You've got a question, Patricia? Excellent. Oh wow! You met Simon. I'm so pleased. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased for you. How cool is that? Very. Oh, Patricia, I'm really, really pleased. Is that your question then? Yes. Wow. What's that noise?
I don't know.
Is it the telly?
There isn't the telly on in here.
Oh, okay. Have you got your sound down?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's down on this. Yeah, it's switched off and everything.
Hello, Mooney14. How are you? Please like and subscribe to both Pure Joy and Mellies Tarot, please. I'll put that up a bit. It's down before, but that's a little bit better, isn't it? Aesthetically. Hello. Oh, Kate's on. Great. So, Patricia, have you got a question about Simon? What do you want to know about Simon? Do you want sex cards? And some sexy cards. Right, go and choice, guys. Sex or animals? Yeah. Yeah, you can be added. So, is there a question, Patricia? Or do you just want to see how Simon is? Have you got a question? Why is it like that? I'll put it like that. Thanks, Mooney14. Right, have you got a question, or do you want me to say?
Yeah, it says, what does he think about me?
Right, okay. Right. Let's have a look. Patricia.
What's his name?
Simon.
Okay.
Because I read it up there. Patricia, I'm going to use the sexy cards because I'm curious about Simon. Let's see what Simon thinks about you. Aquileo, can you periodically say donate to Pure Joy Tarot? It'll be $6.50 and half of it will go to Melly at the end of the night. Is that all right? Thanks very much. If there's any donations for a longer read and jump the queue. Right, Patricia. Patricia can go on long, sexy walks on the beach.
I've just lowered the mic down. Is that better?
Slightly. Right, so we've got Temperance and we have the Nine of Wands. So what does he think of you? He sees you as quite a fiery person, a very energetic, loving person. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, so that's a go-getter. Yeehaw! And with the Nine of Wands, they might think that you're still a little bit wounded from the past, which, you know, maybe you are. But still, you're willing to get back into the saddle and go forward. There's another aspect here of the Knave of Swords. So they're a little bit curious about how sexually you're going to be. So the communication between you is going to be, you know, interesting to say the least. So good luck with that, Patricia. Oh, funny.
So Patricia, I got for you the Queen of Cups. Okay, she's highly intuitive. She's completely balanced in her emotions. So I'm hoping that's you, Patricia. She's done a lot of work to get to where she is. You got the. Oh, I can't pick it up. Ooh, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And the King of Pentacles in reverse is sort of wanting you to balance your spiritual and earthly needs, okay? So maybe emotions, and it might be balancing work and home life, as the Pentacles are about stability and home and everything like that. So yeah, just make sure you've got your work and your home balanced, and you should be absolutely fine. And you got.
Hi, Gabby Jackson. Yeah. Hi, guys. Remember to subscribe to Melly. I know you guys are subscribed to me. Thank you very much. And you'll get on the list of Aquileo, and then we can go forth and multiply. Right. Shelby, baby. What's your question, Shelby? Worries. Hi, Freddie. Have you got a question?
Hello, everyone. I'm Melly, if you've never come across me before.
I'm glad you love it, Patricia. We love it. Shelby, hopefully you're still in the room and hopefully you can post your question. That would be awesome. So it's Thursday and nearly the weekend. So I hope everyone's got some plans for the weekend. What I'm going to do just while we wait for questions is give you a little angel. It's always nice to have a little angel, don't you reckon? Just while we wait for people to respond, s'il vous plaît. So let's have a little angel. What do we all need to know? Unicorn can join in. So while we're waiting for people to post the questions in order, we have the angel of gratitude. This seems to come up, and because it's November, this is very apt. When we feel grateful for what we have, like the internet, free readings, our health, eyesight, earsight, all those things, it's the little things that do count. So we need to be grateful for that. When we set up the energy to be grateful, we get more of. So, but also on a level, it makes us a little bit humble. And to be humble is to have that gratitude and to be blessed by the angels and be blessed by the divine. So at the moment, if you can wonder what you can be grateful for, okay? So has everyone disappeared now?
In the chat.
Sorry?
There's 8 people in the chat.
Yeah.
I think you've got the sound up too high at your end. Because I can hear myself.
Right, I'll put it on 30. Is that okay?
Is that
Because
right?
I'm using the laptop. What? You can't hear me now. Sorry, right, go on here.
Anyway, right, so we've got a question. Ooh.
How does YK feels about me? Sorry about the lag in the chat. It is slow. YK. How does YK feel about me? 14. Hi, Cam. Honey, how are you? Please stay in the room. It's always best to stay in the room for a reading. It is free unless you want to donate, and it's $6.50 for a longer read. Okay, thank you very much. So, what does thingamajiggy? What does thingamajiggy think of you? So, YK thinking about me. So, I think this is quite a strong connection. We can see that past relationships that they've got perhaps need to be kind of looked at. So when we look at past lives and past relationships in our life, we don't really need to allow them to interfere in who we are now, because we do change and we develop with each relationship that comes by. So they'll be kind of assessing what sort of relationship you're going to fit into their box chambers of what humans are like. So that's one aspect at the moment, what they feel like. There's a ripeness to the situation that they might see the opportunity as, a little bit over at times. So they don't really want to miss the opportunity to really understand who you are and what the situation is. So if they don't take the opportunity, that this is just going to, what happens to the fruit when it falls off the tree? It does reveal a new seed, which is absolutely fine. But sometimes that opportunity won't fall on fertile ground. But what is nice here is the master. So perhaps you have this new connection that's not necessarily connected to your past life. And this is all about a new life of a new spiritual awakening for yourself. So learn from each other, learn what it is that you are learning or unlearning, because there's bound to be a lesson in this. So what do they think of you? They think of you as a connection that, if they take the opportunity, it could be a very good learning experience for them if they take it to a further level. Does that make sense?
Right, so I got 7 of Pentacles, okay? And that's all about patience and waiting. And I get the feeling that YK has been doing some digging, has been doing some nurturing, planting seeds, and is probably on a pause at the moment in terms of waiting for, as Pure Joy was saying, fruit to bear. There is something else, though, that they're actually waiting for. So I would just be very careful. It could mean a third party. However, it could mean that what they've done is they've sent out the ships and planted their things and are waiting to see what's actually coming back. So if it does become a connection, then expect it to be, patience and slow, because you've got your pentacles there. There is passion and fire and desire and drive there. But as I say, I'm not entirely sure that they are connected to you just at the minute. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we've got unknown clowns. I was told I was holding on to the past and I need to let go. And I want to know what I'm holding on to that I need to let go. No worries, honey, you'll get there. Things do take time. Yeah, please stay in the room. It's very confusing for Aquileo and everybody else when we're calling a load of people and you're not here. So please stay in the room. Thanks. Right, let's have a look at unknown. About what they need to know.
All right, to go, Joy.
You are?
Yeah, all right to go.
No, it's me.
Oh, you're going.
I'll go first. Is that all right?
That's absolutely fine.
Right. Okay. So, what are you holding on to? Unknown clowns unknown. You definitely are conscious. You've got to learn that through consciousness and using our intuition and our higher understanding, we will see things a little bit clearer. So we need to take that step back. We need to get in tune with the godliness of pure love. This is what the Ozo Zen is all about just realizing that our soul journey and our spiritual journey does need to reconnect to the God source. So when you have to let go of the past, it's about learning to, you've got this card here, so I'll explain it with this card. So this is morality. Sometimes we have cultural differences. Sometimes we have really listened to what our parents, our teachers have said, and all kinds of things, our own self-beliefs. But we have to be conscious about how that does affect us, because if we kind of pay too much attention about we should be doing this, we should be doing that, just because our parents have told us, or our teachers, or our society, then we're not being true to ourselves. It's okay to be individualistic. It's okay to have your own ideas of spirituality or how you adapt in relationships. This is about your life, your journey. So when you shut off because you're not being true to yourself, that's when the emotions die. And if the emotions start to die, your heart starts to die. So it's very important to be conscious in these kind of aspects. And then you can see, if you don't, you need to participate more and take action where action's needed to celebrate who you are as a human being. You are individual, and that has to remain so. So you're holding on to belief systems that are just that. They come from the mind, and that's where they either stay or they get thrown away. Okay? Thanks for the question.
So I got from you the 5 of Cups, okay? And as you can see, she is emptying out these cups into the hole. What this is looking at is, it could be if you've been brokenhearted, betrayed, somebody's disappointed you in life with their actions towards you over a situation. It can be grief, not just grieving over somebody who's passed on, but grieving over a situation where you wish it would have been different, okay? So that's what that is saying to me. That is what you're having to get over. Bitter disappointment, maybe a bit of regret, remorse. But you've then got the World card. So there is the end of a cycle coming and new beginnings. You just have to give up the things that are still holding you back. And sometimes we don't even realize it. I have been doing a lot of work on meditations and self-love and things like that. And I thought that I was perfectly healed and all nice and bonny for about 3-4 weeks. And then I found a meditation for self-love, and I lay there and did it in the front room, and I cried like a little girl. And I was like, but I've been fine for 4 weeks. So it is always there. You just have to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a daily, if people think they can be healed and, all right, I'm really good now, nothing can harm me. No, it's a daily thing. And that's my meditation, and just letting go of emotions and your mind and just being in the space. Allow yourself to connect with your spirit and your soul, to connect with highness. But it's really good when you do cry, because it means you are letting go. So the more one can do that, the better. And opinions and restrictions, that's when people struggle with life. And that's why every individual should become themselves. And then you can just be more peaceful about moving on. So the next person is Freddie, and they want a general reading. Is that correct? Obviously not unknown if you know them. Right, Freddie, we've got to go with the flow. So, Freddie, going with the flow is one of the best things you can do with life. Sometimes we don't know what direction we are going in. And sometimes it's like, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, my goodness, I should be doing this, and I definitely should be doing that. I don't know what I'm doing. And all this stress and unknown factors really make us confused. So in a time of life when we don't know what's going on, it's always good to go with the flow. So sometimes we do know the direction, but we still got to go with the flow. If we stop and don't move forward, then we become stagnant, and stagnation is about poison. So we don't want to do that, and that's why you have to continue to go on. Then you've got awareness in your reading. So when the veil is revealed of who you are and you've gone through the flow, it'll reveal that there's a deeper sense to you than ever before. So sometimes in life, it is about surprises. So we must adopt a certain issue that we don't need to know every step of the way. You know, oh, I've done all the planning, I've done all the manifesting, visualizing, and I've done a load of readings, know exactly what's going on. No. We need to reveal one step at a time, because some things change, and that's why it's important to go with the flow. So we've got to kind of go with a kind of thing of not doing too much. So if you feel you're overwhelmed at this moment in time and feel a little bit suppressed with what is going on at this moment in time, it's all about going with the flow. But if you do feel a little bit bogged down, you can get people to help you in your circumstance. But emotionally, just kind of go with it. If you feel along the way of going with it that it's not agreeable, then you can always go, this isn't actually the direction I want to go in at all. You know, that is a choice. But at the moment, when you're in that period of time, it's just go down the direction, because you are being guided. So it's off plan. Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes when we think we're going to go into this certain job and it's not, it's continue into it, and then you might get kicked out of it within a week or the training period because something else has come up around the corner. So this is called going with the flow. Do you know what I mean? Chungo. Melly, no, it's here. Saved by the plug. Right. It's all right. This feed's not so bad. Right, your turn, babes.
Right, you've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so that is a moment of mental clarity. It can also indicate spiritual awakening awareness, or a brilliant new idea coming through. Okay, so looking for that. The swords are very much about communication, about logic. So keep your eyes out for that. I can't remember what your question was. I think it was just a general one, wasn't it? So you then got the Knight of Cups. Da-da-da. So the Knight of Cups is romantic, is desirable, is all flowers and hearts and picnics in the park and nights on the beach and candles and romance. Very, very in touch with their emotions. So that could very well be you. And it could be where you're actually, you like the chivalry, you're opening doors for ladies and things like that, or men, I'm not judging. But be careful not to be in love with the actual idea of being in love, because sometimes the idea of it is a fantastic fantasy, but it's not in reality. So just be wise. Just to say, please don't post your questions because until you're being asked, because Aquilio's trying her best out there, and she's getting a bit backed into a corner, I think. Glad that resonated with you, Freddie.
Melly?
Yes.
Melly, can you check Instagram for me? Check your message I've just sent you. Right, okay, so next we have Kate's Tarot Guidance. What was the question there, Kate? Have you got a question?
I think Aquilio posted it on her behalf, didn't she?
I know she was doing that with Freddie. Oh, sorry. Hey, I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah, that's how you put the questions on.
I never knew that. Look, I'm new to this highfalutin thing. I never knew that. It was a complete mystery to me before.
No.
Oh yeah, here we are. Can I ask what message your spirits have for me? My spirits? My personal ones. Oh, you.
So that'd be gin, rum, vodka.
Right, okay. Let's take it off. Bing. Right. Katie, you still here, mate? Aisha, how are you doing? Right, let's have a look at Kate's question. Still here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Right, Kate. Thanks, Aqua. You're doing a great job. Alrighty. So, Kate's tarot guidance. So, we have the rebirth. Rebirth is very much like strength. You know all about the Ten of Swords, so you're not a stranger to that. But sometimes, I don't know if you do hear messages from whatever you want to call it, your spirit guide, your own angels, or your intuition, or whatever. But you must you don't must, but it's a good idea if you can follow your own tune, which means almost just listening to your higher self, and not doubting that. Because sometimes you do readings, we say certain things and then suddenly something comes and it's like, that doesn't make sense, but you can just say it anyway, because that's what intuition's about. So it's almost like thinking outside the box, going with your own tune, finding that peace of mind and strength to do that. In ways that we can trap ourselves is doing things like other people do, which again is a mind trap. Just be yourself, because you're great. And it's like free yourself with all the possibilities. I know you got good support, but just listen to yourself more, which should be absolutely fine. So you've got the Two of Wands upside down, which is the possibilities. When the pathway kind of opens to possibilities and we can't see the possibility, then is it shut or is it still open? We need to be very eagle-eyed. And because you've got the Ten of Swords, things can knock you down at certain stages. So we need to keep opening the doors of opportunity and the possibilities. Never look, oh my goodness, that didn't work, so it doesn't work. No, see the possibilities, see all the doors opening, and just be consciously aware of that. And the last card for you is traveling. So with the possibilities and the traveling, that's a great start. So to move through time and space to a time, you could perhaps do exercises of where you want to go in your ambitions and goal. Just see yourself already achieved it. And then that's traveling through time and space. And that's one of the things that's always good. If you're waiting for the opportunity to come, as I said with the other card, don't let opportunities shut down for you. Just keep going. This is a card of encouragement, a card of speed, hope, and above all, just travel through your mind. Your imagination, your hope. See those stars above the sky and map your own world out. Does that make sense, Kate? Let's hope it does. Who's spamming my chat room? That's okay. What's going on? Aqua's doing a great job. She's the only person here. She's a wonderful mom.
Okay, well, first of all, you've got the fakes, okay? So this is about accepting sort of, you've got fate, karma, and the things that you can't change. And it's the fact that you have to accept the things that you can't change. Things may be coming about change-wise, and you won't know why, the reason for it, but you have to accept it, use it, compartmentalise it, and ensure that you carry on in a balanced way. Okay? You then got, just to drive the message home, you've got a change in the wind. Okay? So this is talking about where sometimes as human beings we can resist change and we're not happy about it, and we will fight tooth and nail so that nothing changes and everything stays the same. But with this card, what it's saying is that a change has already been initiated, as we've seen through the fates, okay? And you can't stop it. The ball is rolling. The only thing that you can do now is wait for it to come. As human beings, what am I trying to think of to say? Like, I'm an Aquarius, and even though I'm a fixed sign, I like change, even though I'm fixed. Some people don't like it, but the fact that you've got these two at it now, telling you that there's going to be change, and you can try all you want to try and go against the grain, but it's going to happen. So it's up to you how you accept it. You can fight it and have a bad time about it, or accept it, take it in, and see how you're going to deal with it. All right. Now, the last card you got was the, what is it? This is so pretty, this card. Look at that. It's yin. I absolutely love this. It's the feminine to Mr. Yang. And what this talks about is that this is really good actually, because this card talks about allowing things, and this is what this goes along with. You have to allow this change to happen, okay? And it will be hard, not saying it won't be, but know that it will flow for you. It will flow as long as you don't try and batter it with a dam and try and stop it. Allow it to flow with you and through you, and don't resist.
Excuse me, why is everyone posting? It's only post a question, please, when it's your turn. It's Lunar Moon next, and they've done them. So if we wait for Lunar Moon to do it, and then we'll go back on the list. Is that all right? Otherwise, we can't see the question, and it gets confusing for a lot of people. Like, I'm already confused. I can't see the question.
Yeah, and don't forget, you have to subscribe to both channels because we're both doing the job, basically.
Right, so this is for Lunar Moon. Love message from my person, initial you. Thank you. So Lunar Moon.
Flinging the cards about.
Yeah. Right, Lunar Moon. Let's have a look. Gorgeous name. I always love your name. Right. So what's going on with your person? So they say we are the world. Wow. So that connection is there on a big scale. So they want to perhaps connect on all sorts of levels. It might be too much at times. But if you work together and work as two whole beings, then it's quite good. So it's more of an understanding of how each other tick. And if the other person's being got too much on their plate, the other person should really understand. So at the moment, they perhaps have got a little bit too much going on. Normally they're quite sociable. Well, they're coming across as that anyway, and they really like to participate in a lot of things. But you've got the compromise, and so I don't know if this person is willing to compromise on a lot of things. So, say for instance, they did want to go out all the time, or you did, and it's just sometimes a little bit complicated. So it's a message perhaps that Mellie's gone. I don't know why. So it's almost like don't compromise on who you are. Don't try to fit you into them, kind of thing. So it's very important to look at what is compromised. If you're compromising your personality, your the way you think, the way you feel, that is kind of off. So they may have this subconscious effect on you where you change anyway. It's okay to change and grow and develop as humans, especially as we get older. There's no problem in that. But don't sacrifice yourself, is what I'm saying. And the last card is the dream. This is upside down. So again, having a look at what is idealistic is one of those things. So I don't necessarily think that they think that this is going to be a kind of a romantic kind of thing that develops in something real. It's like the way they think is still very, very immature. So perhaps if they can just have a little bit more experience of life per se, they really need a hard knock. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But they need something to make them step outside the box and really understand that the most important things is those that are willing to be loved, but and just kindness and appreciation and all the rest of it. But it does have to be a little bit more real. So it's not more about what they think of you, it's how they are as a person, and how they view life at the moment that is overspilling on how they actually see and feel about you. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Sorry about that. I have to switch the camera because Right. So, for you, I can't remember who we're reading for.
Moonaloo. Moon.
Luna Moon, first of all, you got the Two of Pentacles, okay, and this talk is pretty much what Jojo was saying. There has to be a certain amount of compromise, and you can see she's trying to tackle these two pentacles that are destined to go in opposite directions, and fighting against the strings that she's got them taught with. So there does have to be some kind of compromise, some kind of balance found, so that you can both work in harmony together. And the next card you've got is actually suggesting that there is harmony there. You've got the abundance of the ages, and the happy family, and the loyal dog. Who doesn't want the loyal golden retriever? You know what I mean? You see that, Jojo? Look at that doggy.
Yeah.
So the ability to be together and be successful is there. And again, with your last card, it's the Two of Cups. All the information is there. You've got twos, and a 10, the end of a cycle. This is all absolutely fantastic. As long as the compromise can be reached, there is a connection with the Two of Cups, where you see the both pouring the energy between the cups from both of themselves. It's a mixed energy. It mixes so well with the rainbow colors. You just have to get the bits ironed out so you can have this. And if you're going to get this, it has to be worth it. Has to be worth it to iron out any kinks, because you're at the end of the journey with the 10 of Pentacles. It's a no-brainer.
Very nice. As I said, they need a little bit of a kick. You know, yeah. Right. Life, very complicated. Right, how does Keegan feel about seeing me in Australia? Is what you say. Right.
I'll be nervous, Destiny.
Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, Destiny's Child. Right, so Keegan sees you like this. So they probably see, oh, that person, very tempting. Oh, we like that. Oh, should we go on this adventure? What's it all about? But they might feel a little bit locked out with the outsider. So they may think that the goal of being with you is a little off limits, and they've got to learn to discover a way of how to open or unlock the secrets to the harmony of what a good relationship could actually be like. So they need to perhaps find more knowledge about the situation. They might just want confirmation from yourself of what this adventure is about. So I think they're equally as curious as you are. They're trying to think, I'm trying to use my inner voice here, but it keeps telling me the old past that I'm just locked out. You know, all these women are a bit of a mystery to me. I just don't understand it. So they've just got to resort to like the dolphins and be a little bit more playful, perhaps. And then that might seem that their answer is slapping them in the face, so to speak. But both of you should use intuition here, and it will help the situation enormously, because you've got the rightness of the situation. So the timing is right. Now, you haven't said if you accidentally met them or not. I think you were going to meet this person anyway. I thought one time you were going to meet them but the time is ripe for the situation to develop more. So because they feel locked out of the situation, perhaps you should take courage in your own hands, so to speak, and just give. It's a male. They need hints and tips a bit more loud. Yes, I like it. Because the timing is quite good. So if it wasn't a planned meeting, I'm sure that Cupid above your head is just trying to shoot the arrow in the right direction. Who knows about Cupid? Are they being mischievous today, or are they not? Oh dear. Life.
Oh, Destiny, you've got the temperance, okay? So temperance is about balance. And you can see he's trying to balance the moon and the sun there, making sure they're at polar opposites. You can see also he's got an angel, or is he the angel, with the wings behind him? So that again is sort of asking you to use your intuition and divine guidance on this matter. Can I just say in the spread as well, you also got 2 major arcana cards, which is suggesting to me that this is more about divine timing than anything that you do. So you have Temperance there, and then you've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is probably the slowest fella in the deck. He's quite happy plodding along in his own divine time, doing what he does. Everything is in minute detail. All the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Nothing is going to happen until that's done. Very thorough, okay? What I would say to you is, I think there is definitely going to be some kind of change in, I can't remember who it was. TJ, PJ, someone, I don't know. I can't remember.
Keegan. King. What a Keegan. Hold on a minute.
My memory's terrible tonight. Anyway, there is going to be a change here. Keegan, yeah, she's put it there. Because you then had the death and rebirth card, okay? So there is some kind of 180 that happens, or even a 360, who knows? There is definitely some change coming around regarding Keegan. So if he was slow, but if he's slow now, if he's not happy, if he's, I don't know the situation, you see, so I have nothing to go on. But it's going to be a complete change around, and he's going to change, and the situation will change as well. Okay, so I think once there has been some balance there and some work done, there is going to be change, and I'm excited to know what it is now, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's somebody you've dated, is it not, or is it someone you like, or I love knowing what's going on.
She says we're not really talking, so
it's about right if he's still in Temperance stage, and the Knight of Pentacles is not really fast.
No. But equally, when you get the outsider, they're feeling left out as well.
Yeah,
but it is about the situation is there. So do you know? A long time ago, what parents did in England, if 2 kids have been naughty, they get their heads together and they go bang. So it's almost like that. Wake up, children. Your cute people do that for you.
Who's next?
Right. Shelby, what do Sagittarius, initial P, think of you? I am catching feelings for this version. You mean you're catching them from? Oh, right, whatever.
No, she's not catching things.
Right, okay. Mm-hmm. Right, okay. So P, A, P, and Shelby. Right, what's going on with Shelby and P? On a further note, so sometimes, sorry, I didn't mean to do that one. On a further note, it's almost like some women can, if they choose to do so, communicate a little bit more with a male. because surely we're not living in a society where, you know, why should we always leave it up to the bloke? Answers on a postcard. So P at the moment, 2 of Cups. Whoa, look at that. It's not all good though. What was the question? What does P think of you? Anyway, so we've got the 2 of Cups here, which you can see with the trees. When they go together, they make a new colour. Woo! So if that connection was there, it would be a whole different ball game than it is now. And what is going on now is a trap within their mind. So even though they do feel connected, they feel trapped in the mind. And it's extremely exhausting within that mindset because they don't know what's really going on. So even though they feel that connection, they feel mentally drained from life at the moment. So, yeah, they want to move forward, perhaps, but they're feeling trapped within the mind. Now, this card can generally mean a lot of things. It says guilt on it, but it's not so much guilt. It's what we tell our mindset. And that's why it becomes very exhausting within the life to actually feel that suppression, feel like I've been hurt. Do I go forward? I really like this person, and they do, but they've got to know, is it right for them? And because they've trapped themselves in a mindset, oh my God, I have to do the commitment, I have to do this. And you can quite clearly see that this person is afraid, put it lightly, they're afraid to go forward. So it's almost like being a little kid, and then somebody offers you this fantastic sweet, but your parent is there and going, no, you cannot have that sweet before dinner. But the person is going, yeah, take it. And that's exactly the same scenario. They're very keen, but they think, no, pull away. So that's just how things are going through at the moment. You say she's been going through something. Yeah, well, that's what the 9 of Wands is all about. I've been hurt. I don't know whether to go forward.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly it. From my point of view, Shelby, that's exactly it.
So, well, I got the Hermit.
Oh, right, okay. Uh-huh.
So this goes along with being in isolation, introspection, thinking a lot, being trapped in your own mind, trying to figure things out. Because what's happening is they're feeling quite down and depressed at the minute. They feel like walking away from everything because it's too much for them to bear. They can't deal with what is going on. There's a lot of burdens that need to be gone. Okay, you see the walked this massive long road, but the burden's not gone anywhere. So the burden needs to be released, and it's only when they get to the end will they be able to release it with the number 10. So there is a lot of work to be done yet with P, and I suspect that they're very guarded with you at the minute as well. They're basically trying to protect you as much as themselves, because the ones are about passion, desire, creativity, ideas, and that last little barrier is protecting both people. Okay, I did, because of the situation after you said about that she likes you and she's been going through something, I asked the angels what I could do to help, what they could do to help, what they wanted you to know. They came out with 2 cards. The first one is that P needs to improve their health. Okay,
Emotional.
So emotional health, mental health, physical health, anything that comes under health. Also recovery. So that can be recovery from addiction, recovery from hurt, from guilt, remorse, pain. You know, it's the same as if you break an ankle, you'd fix it and make it better. If there's something in your heart or your head that is broken, You have to do the same thing, but in a different way. And that's what the angels are saying. So please be patient, okay?
Hi, Anna. Yeah, well, it's not easy being a human being, you know, and it's not designed to be, because we've got these soul lessons to learn. You know, if everything was okay, we'd still be a baby in a cot with a nappy and I don't know, a drip.
Some people do that. Some people, high-powered businessmen, will dress as babies.
Yes, I know that, and that's what come to mind, my kinky nature. I was actually talking to a support worker, just as a laugh, and we were just laughing about it. Yeah, we should start a website for the kinky babies, because they do pay a hell of a lot of money for it. So if anyone else wants that idea, if you want to be grown up. I'll tell you a secret in this room. I have worked as a tarot reader on the phones, and they do expect you to be a sex talk lady as well. So just saying out there, you men who think you're ringing up these beautiful babes on the telly. Just saying.
Who's next?
The same virtual hug. Very nice, Anna. Very nice indeed. So it's what? I thought we had somebody else before, Canny. Wait. Somebody else was a question. Shelby. Oh no, did we just read for Shelby?
No, Shelby.
Oh yeah. My mind's in a cot now. I'm sorry, I keep putting that. My fingers are too big, do you know what I mean? Right, okay. So who's next then?
Is it
Cam? Can you somebody post a question? Oh,
I want to know where initial name you wants the connection to go.
Oh yeah, I'll go.
There you go.
Right, you. Yeah, so what? Where do they want it to go? Right, okay, interesting. So at the moment, they're kind of having a look at this silence, but it's upside down. Now, so maybe they just, well, they've got this card here, which is the breakthrough. So they're not really having a look at a deeper meaning within this relationship. They're just saying, whoa, let's go. Yeah, this is the best thing out. So they're going to willingly go on the adventure. So how do they look at this on a higher level? Well, they need to really have a look at the phase of what this is going to bring to their life. And the breakthrough is that relationships could be what they're actually after. But because it takes you and them, they have to see that it's a possibility to actually go on this adventure. So when the things is kind of upside down and they don't kind of realize that there's a hidden meaning behind that, and they have to learn to trust and just go through it. At the moment, they're not, but they will do, and take matters in their own hand kind of thing. So when the girl sees the lights, I mean, what those lights could be, it could be an alien spacecraft, couldn't it? And it could be dangerous. So it just means that they're willing to face the danger and participate in something that could be wonderful for them. So they're just going to basically take the action. They're going to go forward, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that's a kind of flavour today. I don't know how long it's going to last, simply because this card is upside down. So it just means different phases at different times. So it also depends on worldwide circumstances of what we can and can't do as well, doesn't it? So I hope that helps a little bit anyway. But it's just a little flavour today.
Right, so I got sun upside down.
The what upside down? Sun. Sun upside down. Sun and moon upside down. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that they're feeling a little bit self
burnt out.
No, they're not feeling very confident. Okay, they're having little issues, doubts. You know, am I good enough? I don't know. What should I do? You know, maybe I'm not the right person. But I get the feeling that once they actually deal with these insecurities that they've got and turn the sun upside down into the yes card, there's going to be some success. Okay, with the Six of Wands, passion, drive, ideas, creativity, lust, all of that good stuff. Okay, with the success card, they are going to turn into the King of Wands with the lion in the background. Masculine. He's basically the could charm the birds from the trees. Is very not romantic. That's more the knight. He's he knows his way around his wand. Does the Knight of Wands? It can be very satisfying. And just to reiterate, that lion, strength came out as well. So the Leo came out as well. So once he sorts himself out and turns that sun into a yes, he's going to be the lion that he always wanted to be with you. Ooh, is it here? Ooh.
Hot flush. So, Jalissa, you're next. Have you got your question, please? Is Jalissa still here?
She was a second ago. Jalissa, are you posting your question? That's pointless because you'd be posting your question. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight, by the way. And hello, I'm Melly from Mellies Tarot. If you've never come across me before.
Yeah, that's that. Can you post the question? Hello, BTS. How's Jans?
Oh, you've added the question. Where is it? I can't see it.
Can you do it again, Uncle, for us, babes? Can't see it. This always happens with Jalissa. I'm sure she swears in the time. It's walking.
It's imaginary typing. Right.
What is the attraction between me and the Aries? Right, okay. Jalissa.
Oh, did you see that one jumping there?
No, I was So how's the job going? Have you been back, Jalissa? Oh, have you been back? Are your feet not aching? Are your legs aching? And what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Right, this is a disaster. Have you got the suicidal pills there already? Oh dear, only jest. Right, okay, what was the question? What's the attraction between you? Oh my goodness. Right, okay, so we got sorrow upside down, So nine of swords upside down is, as you know, over concerned, over worry. Maybe you've both been through a period of concern and worry, and you sense this because you both realise perhaps that like attracts like. So being over concerned is one of those things, which is quite interesting. But if you put that the right way, you're both attracted to have a little bit of sympathy and a little bit of empathy. So I think you understand. Your minds are gelled, and you'll be able to perhaps talk long and hard about really deep, meaningful discussions about ologies, like psychology of people, philosophy of people, and a kind of higher. So it's your mind that is quite attracted, which is nice. Then what's so you've got patience upside down. The opposite of patience is impatient. So perhaps I think you're quite a patient person, to be fair. You always come in the room, you're always very patient, you always wait. But the sense of impatience here, not from you, but with each other. So obviously, you're both very keen on each other, and you just want to get to the end stage, you know, I'm waiting to die with my old partner. Oh dear. So I think you're both very keen, or if you're not as keen, but both of you at the moment, you're willing to actually, well, you're not, but you are, but you want to wait for that perfect opportunity to develop the relationship on a feeling aspect is what I'm looking for. There's this another upside down card, which is the Eight of Cups, and it's upside down. So you both realise that you have walked away from issues. You probably let go of old emotions, old relationships, things like that. So I'm just wondering if this is a kind of a rebound sort of scenario that you're both entering. I'm not saying all rebound relationships, because you haven't been one in for a while. But for them, if they've just stepped out of a relationship, then yeah, it can be a little bit iffy at times, those kind of things. So they need to completely let go of it, or maybe they have. Maybe they've healed completely. And so you probably have discussions of the heart as well about how people stay together, how they don't, you know, what are the current situations of people that do stay together and don't stay together, blah, 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 blah. But I do think the connection between you is on a huge intellectual aspect. That's what I'm picking up anyway. But it's nice to have a good chat. discussion, debate even. You'll get all them. But yeah.
Right. Okay. So I got some of the same cards, but in different arenas. Okay. So first of all, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this thing that's between you isn't logical. Absolutely not logical. And usually when the Queen of Swords is like that, you can see that she's got a little cup hidden away behind bars there. So this is upside down. You can't put your finger on why you cannot keep away from each other. Okay? There is no logical.
Just because you listen beautiful.
The swords are of communication and air signs. And I like saying right? And this is also noted in the Ten of Swords, where it's the Ten of Swords upside down. Neither of you can walk away. Neither of you can make that move to walk away, okay? And what's weird is that if you did, you would be the Nine of Pentacles, and she is a single lady. You know, think about Beyonce, all the single ladies. She's quite happy in her abundance. She can do what she wants, when she wants, how she wants, think about what she wants, have who she wants in a house, is totally carefree, well in her abundance. The things that she's grown, the things that she's accumulated are all hers, and she's completely happy with herself there. Okay, so mine's a slightly different reading. I also then asked the angels because I wasn't too sure, but then I got this, which is the same card as Pure Joy, but mine was in the upright position. Mine says let go, but in the upright position. And you know what that means. That goes along with the Nine of Pentacles card, which is being single, letting go, be single, move on, because what is this doing for you? And this is just the energy at the moment that I'm getting. So don't worry. It doesn't, it's not take it as read. Take what resonates and what doesn't. That's just my humble opinion. Please don't.
That was more for him though than her.
You think?
Yeah. I'll post, but I may be a minute.
What?
Yeah. Right, in a minute, I'll give you guys an angel message then if we're waiting for a minute. I don't know why it's a minute. Maybe they want to ask about their third party girlfriend. I'll just kick the wife out or the husband out. Please leave the room. You gotta laugh, you gotta laugh. Right, I'm just going to give an angel to you guys who are listening. Just a little affirmation, positivity, whatever. Okay? Just while we're waiting for these always doing them to come back. Oh,
Wipe my nose again.
Right, you've got Archangel Raphael, guys. So you are blessed to attract this angel card, for Archangel Raphael brings health, healing, and abundance. He will help you to develop your intuition and inner vision. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. He also protects travelers during journeys. So this is a fortuitous card if you are about to travel. If you're a healer or wish to be one, Archangel Raphael will direct pure divine energy to you. He works on the green ray of healing and balance. So visualize yourself surrounded by a clear green light and involve his guidance. The affirmation, I am happy, healthy, and abundant. Yay! Why are me and Jack incompatible? I know it's a personality thing or something, but I love him and want to change to be with him. So I guess my question is, what should I change?
Well, why should I change?
Right. I don't know how old you are. And that does make a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't, yeah. Right. Instead of giving you a lecture, you're going to have to develop your own way of looking at things with this. Are you from Malaysia or Thailand or something? I'm sure I've asked you before. You're something like that, aren't you? So, you know, you've probably got a different kind of way of thinking to us. Let me have a look what you need to know right now. Okay, with Jack. Is that okay? Jack.
She's 15. Oh, 15 from Canada.
You are?
It'll come up, there you go. 15.
Hold on a minute. This is, we go doing StreamYard. Right, listen, normally I go through YouTube and it's over 18. I'm really, really sorry. You've got to be 18 to be able to have a reading. So let me just tell you something. You're only 15, which is absolutely fine, because that's where you are in life. Try to develop in life self-confidence and being secure who you are. We are, as women and even as men, we need to empower ourselves. And to do that, we need to love ourselves and accept ourselves. So we can't I know we have crushes on people, and believe you me, I do readings for a lot of people, and it's surprising. Well, it doesn't surprise me, but a lot of people see this person they work with, and months and months go by. Oh, what's happening with me in this? What's happening? And I'm thinking, why can't you move on from this person? And it's a way of blocking our love and blocking our future. So at the moment, it's okay to really have a crush on Jack. You know, we all do that. But don't ever, please, don't ever feel pressurized to do anything sexually or otherwise because you want to get someone else's favor. That never works. You must treat yourself as a temple. You must treat yourself with honor and respect. So it's a false, oh yeah, you know, he's trying to kiss me or he's trying to do this or anybody. And that's a kind of not the attention you need. You need to bond with someone who's going to treat you like a valuable human being. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we can't suddenly make anyone like us because you know we're all attracted to a different thing. We can't change your hair color or get a boob job, chin job, whatever, and think, oh yeah, they're going to really love me now. No, it doesn't work like that. So please try to develop as a teenager confidence, self-security, all those kind of things. But never ever think by giving someone a favor that they'll like you. It's the opposite. They'll just hate you in the end, and then you'll have lost your respect and everything. So I know it's difficult. You know, when we do fancy people. I used to fancy someone incredible at school. He had long, lovely blonde hair and, you know, fantasizing all the time. And it's a great age to do that. But I know worldwide it's very difficult being teenagers. So it is very, very, very hard. No, please, I just want to change my own personality so I can be compatible with the type of person I want to be with. I'm afraid if you could do that, if somebody could bottle that, then it would have been sold about 1 million years ago. You cannot change your personality. And indeed, like, you have to just accept who you are. You have to learn to grow into the person that you love and respect. If we don't love and respect ourselves, no one else can do that. At the moment, you think Jack is the most beautiful person in the whole world. And he might be. I don't know. I haven't seen him. However, for you as an adult, you'll probably look back and think, what did I ever see in Jack? The partner that I have now is the most incredible partner I've ever been with. Now imagine if you'd changed your personality and you got with Jack. You'd miss that wonderful person. So it doesn't work like that. So if you're feeling lonely or whatever, there are many phone lines or help. You know, Canada is a big country that gives you help when you need help. But you can't fit to suit somebody else. Nobody can. We change as people every few years if it is our spiritual guidance to do so. So you find it's very rare for someone to meet at such a young age and end up with them for the rest of your life. I did have a friend.
You ask any married couple, and the woman will say, oh yeah, I changed him. No, she didn't. Well, all that's happened is she learned to love the things about him that are different. There are things that I'm with my partner, been with him for 12 years. There are things that he does that I could quite happily rip off his arm and hit him with over the head. But I don't. I've learned to accept those things, those parts of his personalities that drive me insane. So when the right person comes along, that is exactly what happens. And it's not at 15. Trust me, it's not. Have fun. Be a 15-year-old. Do things that 15-year-olds do. Because you will never get this time back, ever.
It's just really. Are you still here? But because are they still here?
Yeah, started another thing.
Jim HH, you still here?
Yeah, she's just, but it'll come up in a minute. There you go. There's a question. She's posted there now.
Oh, I don't think so. Jack has an IQ of 168. He's really wise, funny, and most adorable guy I've met. Responsible, autistic, and a romantic. His dad's a millionaire, and just, I don't know, he's very, very rare. Right, okay. So basically, all you got.
We could do this all now. We could. But
Right.
right.
Right, listen. You're falling down a trap of what a human being shouldn't be, right? Now, right, I used to read a lot of Mills and Boon's books, you know, because I did. They are just throwaway romance novels. And the lady, the heroine was always a virgin, or she'd had one relationship but she'd never slept with him. And there was all these billionaires and all the rest of it. And it was so glorious and very romantic. And ladies, by their very nature, they want the perfect fairy tale because we've listened to Disney and we've read the books and we think that's what it is. But believe you me, some of the right, this person might be the best person on the planet, but he's probably not the best person for you. However, he could be. He could be. So, say for instance, he's 15. How old is he? Is he 15 too, or is he 16? How old is this dude? Because who knows? He might already love you. He might already like you. You don't know. So it could be a happy ever after scenario. But the likelihood is most of these really rich people, they have really big problems as well. So on the outside, everyone looks good. I could sit and talk to Melly privately and think, oh, look at that boyfriend. Oh, he's lovely. Oh, you like that. I wish mine was like that. Blah, 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 blah. So the grass is always kind of looks very enticing and very green. You know, the grass is greener on the other side. Right, okay. He doesn't. He used me. Well, there you go. This is what I'm saying. You've got to have your own self-respect.
Yeah.
So please, for your own sanity, either talk to your parents or not. You can leave that till later, like my daughter did. But the thing is, know you're loved by lots of people and guided. And please just learn to forget about it, but don't be manipulated. If you're a woman, you should be learning to empower yourself. Listen to those that empower, not take away, because you don't want to feel anxiety or depressed or other. Right, if he's already used you, there you go. That's not a nice thing. That's not a nice trait, is it? He doesn't enjoy my company. He cheated on me, but he was wonderful. But he has a wonderful girlfriend now. I don't know, man. He treats her like a queen. You think he treats her like the queen, but believe you me, I'm not even going to be psychic here. I'm going to use my common sense. He'll cheat on her. He'll move away because he's bored. If you have everything, we have a singer in my country called Robbie Williams. He got fame very young and he went in a state of depression because he had it all too early. So when you have it all too early, you try to look for some new adventure, some new sparkling thing. What's the latest fashion? What's the latest enticement? So it's dangerous. The best thing you can do for yourself is walk away. Find someone your own age or not.
15 years of age. Don't try and be older.
Yeah. You know, how can you sit here and say, oh, he's the most fantastic person when he's cheated on you? How can you say that? That's incredible. Absolutely shocking. Right.
Right, we need to get
what you need to do, perhaps, is talk to a teacher or a counsellor or somebody else. But one thing is quite clear to both old ladies is to kind of move away from this situation. Otherwise, you're just going to grow up and end up hating yourself. You're going to get into all sorts of trouble and not have a life. If that's what you want to do, that is your choice. But as a 15-year-old, you know, it's really sad. You've saddened me greatly. Right. Okay. So I'll ask you to leave the room now, and thank you for coming in. But it's like you must talk to either teachers, your parents, or somebody else and find help, because you're not going to find it in a chat room that's for over 18s. And you must learn to love yourself, or talk to one of your friends or something. You need to express what you're going through. Do you understand? Yeah? So thanks for coming in, and I wish you all the very, very best. Okay?
Right, sorry about the thoughts, but we do have to look after the young ones as well.
Now, listen, I don't know how to make this chat 18. I know how to make YouTube 18, but I don't know how to make this 18.
I don't know whether you can. I don't know. We'd have to look into it when we're offline. We'll have a look.
That shocked me to the core that a 15-year-old got in here. I blocked her. About to.
Yeah. So we've got Aquileo had posted. Who was it? No, before that it was Modesty Blaze. I do apologise everybody for the delay, but we have to sort out the young ones as well, and I know you all understand that, but I just wanted to say that anyway. So let's get back on track. Modesty Blaze, how does my ex Nick feel for me?
Oh, that's hilarious. Hello, Tom Grossman, how are you doing?
Hello, Tom Grossman. Yes, Melly and Joy dropping gems up in here. Just call us both Auntie. What's the name? Oh, that famous agony aunt, Dear Deirdre. I don't think it was her though.
Right. Whatever's going on, Nick. So they're feeling a little bit incomplete at the moment. So they really need to understand what it is that they actually want to achieve at the moment. One missing puzzle has been lost off the table. So they really do need to find this missing puzzle. Where is it? What is it? Is it how I feel? Is it how I express myself? Oh dear, I had it all the time. It's within me. So they actually can find a sense of completion to their puzzle. They're just not looking at it. And the reason why is because they're not letting go. go of issues of the heart. So one of those things is they need to let go. So that is the missing piece. They're still blocked, they're still stagnant about giving their full heart and full attention. However, they will see eventually in time that they can actually achieve what they do want. So it's almost like nurturing. They need to nurture who they are to be able to give to themselves and equally give you the opportunity as well. So that's how that's going. Good on him.
Well, that's 11 of Cups. So we're looking here where there may actually be some kind of making choices, moving forward, maybe not knowing the whole picture because it's hidden underneath those cups. Okay, so they won't be able to make a choice until they have the full picture. You've also got here conflict. Okay, this can be mental conflict as well. So while they're trying to make this decision without the full picture, it's really causing issues with the brain. I think also that with the number 6, that maybe thinking about times gone by, okay, maybe looking back to the past, whether that's people, places, things, situations. So it seems like they need to they need clarity is what they need in communication before they can do anything, okay? Because what's happening at the minute is they're very much in the past and they're not seeing the whole picture, okay? That's what I got. I hope that helped.
So who's next?
Who's next after Mum?
Make sure you're over 18. Look, I'm looking up. Why not? Right, who's next? I just wanted to know what's my relationship with my friends in 2021.
Hello, Elaine. Thank you very much. We are good together, aren't we, Pure Joy?
Why? Who said that?
Say yes. Just say yes.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Thank you. Please know, like it says on the screen, for you to like and subscribe to both readers. That's me as well. Because, you know, why not? It's free. I'm free. So what are we doing now? Pull Kit's saying it. Oh, crap. Thank you, Jojo. Okay.
Now that I know how to do it. Hello, Rosine Kay. Nice to see you here. Right. So, friends. So we've got this situation where clinging with the past. So are your friends the real friends? Do you need to have to release some friends to be able to get the new friends and the new relationships? That's always a good thing. So maybe a spot of forgiveness is going on or could go on for yourself. So don't hold grudges about circumstances from your country, about not allowing you to see friends, or anything else that has to do with disappointing behaviour. But as you can see with this particular card, there's a lot of stuff in the head which is affecting the heart. So with friends, what is it that's maybe preventing you making that perfect relationship, that perfect best friend? It's great to have one good or two good friends than a load of friends that aren't really or things like that. So let go of the past, allow the newness to spring into your existence. You've also got flowering upside down. So there are certain opportunities that you may feel that are a little bit suppressed. So you'll still feel a little bit of suppression going into 2021. So take heed perhaps about letting go of certain things, if they've been disloyal, anything behind your back and things like that. Because with this card, with things flourishing, it's like they're not. So it tells me that you need a good environment to make those solid friends, that those ones that will last a little bit longer and are real friends. You'll love them, they'll love you. You'll do anything for them, they'll do anything for you. That is an equal partnership, isn't it? So if you feel it's not happening and you feel like, everything's too much, then we do need a best friend. I can text Melly and I can go, and she can go, and we kind of understand, don't we, Melly? We're good mates. Good mates, Lee. So we need somebody.
We've never met in real life.
You are?
We've never met in real life.
No, we ain't. We will do. I'm going to do that unicorn.
Sometimes you can better friends online than you can have in your own front room.
Did that make sense, Modesty, anyway? Or was that totally off key?
Well, I'm just going to back you up here now, because you have the Seven of Wands, okay? And she's sat in a protective bubble, meditating away. She's all centered and happy. And these wands are trying to poke at her. And the basic message of this card is that haters are going to hate. So there may be some jealousy coming through from regarding friends in 2021, okay? I'm also seeing with the Six of Swords, sorry, that it's going to be quite rocky, okay, in the friend zone. And what's going to happen is you're going to actually be guided away to calmer waters, because nobody needs jealousy, betrayal in a friendship. That's not why we have friends. You also have the Four of Wands in reverse, and usually in the normal way around, it means that there's celebration, friendship, stability, etc. But when it's in this way around, it means drama, gossip, needless tittle-tattle, feeling people being disconnected from each other. So I think that's going to be why you're going to be taken away from it all, because you don't need that. Nobody needs that, and they're not true friends if that's what they're going to do to you. And I'm pretty sure after you've taken away to a better place, you will have support there. So
hopefully that made sense. So I think who's next? I saw two questions. I saw that one, and I saw.
Is Loyal Sunflower on the list?
Is she lower on the list?
No, Billa first.
Nabila, right.
Which is that second question you have.
Is there a return between me and Sabri? Is that right? Okay. Nabila, it's a return.
Ooh. Going about again. Ooh, how again?
Right, let's have a look at you and Sabri now, Bella. I'm ready. Is this the only card I've got today? Right, so is there a return between yourself? I think there's a kind of looking about fearing that things are out of control. So it's almost like, are they going to come back? The communication's not going to particularly be there. There is an opportunity though with the Three of Wands to really understand what it is about this person and how they see communication. So if you want to communicate with them and not fear communication, then that's probably an interesting scenario. You could actually do that yourself. But I'm not just sure if they're going to be receptive to that. So it's kind of a bit of both. So when we see the receptivity upside down, it means we're not paying attention to healing. We're not paying attention to the guidance that we have to have from ourselves and how we actually do it, go forward. So I think in a way they've no idea how this situation kind of marks out. It does have flavors of it could kind of go forward, but at the moment it's kind of a little bit depressed, a little bit not going in the right direction. So I don't think they're in their own world. And they need to sort of step out of that to realise that there is things on offer. Does that make sense?
So I've got the poem. Okay, so we're looking at something. What?
Sorry.
So there's been some kind of tower moment. Something was built on shaky ground. It's like the house of cards, one gust of wind and it all went crashing down, okay? There was a reason for this and there's a massive learning curve to be had from this. You know what you want in the future now, and so do they. You're not willing to compromise for it. Well, not to an extent where you were when this happened anyway. If anything is going to come through, it's going to happen very slowly, okay? And I pulled you some angel cards, okay? And the first one was compromise. So if this is going to happen and at the rate it's happening, it will be slow. There has to be an awful lot of compromise. There also has to be forgiveness, okay? Forgiving each other for what brought about the tower. Forgiveness for what was said, forgiveness for what was done, and you will have to really work on it. But that's if you both want to work on it. It can't just be you, okay? So that's what I got. I hope that helps.
Right, we're doing Loyal Sunflower next, okay? Because they've been in and they haven't been on the list, so thanks for waiting. I know sometimes the chat goes in and out and it's weird sometimes. so I'll just do Loyal Sunflower. Thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you, Aqua, for being a moderator. I know it's difficult. Normally you do have a little bit of help. It's crazy, isn't it? But thank you so very much. I know you're tired today as well. So Lionel Sunflower, is Glenn speaking negative about me, or is it in your head? Right, let's have a look at Glenn. Wow, it seems to be a flavour of the note. So you two have got receptivity upside down. So maybe you are receiving the wrong messages, just a little bit off key. Maybe you are slightly paranoid about this. So it could be in your head, but you are getting a feeling. So that feeling may have come up from another relationship, perhaps. And one of those things is you have to let emotions go. If you've been picked on in the past, if someone's kind of done that to you in the past, now is a great opportunity to let it go. So you do have this healing aspect, and just being connected to who you are supposed to be. And what has come up here is the maturity card, where we do need to go through certain cycles to get to that mature stance where we actually love ourselves, etc., etc. So if Glenn has been talking about you, so what? You know, it's about a maturity of who you think you are. That sounds awful, but it's somehow our opinions of ourselves is what matters. I don't care if anyone in this room, including Melly, absolutely hates me or thinks or whatever negative. Don't care. Not interested. It's what I think about me that counts. So this is having a mature attitude of the love aspect of who we are. So whether he does or he doesn't, it doesn't matter. Let it go. Okay, this is telling you emotionally, if you don't let it go, it's going to eat you up. It's going to be like the devil. It's going to be like a mind trap. So please, loyal sunflower, be loyal to yourself. Sunflowers are happy and positive, so be loyal to your happy, positive self. Does that make sense?
So for you, I got the lovers in reverse. Okay, so there was definitely not balance in this relationship. There was disharmony, dysfunction, possibly manipulation, and definitely codependency. Things weren't said that should have been said. Maybe things were a little bit hidden. You then got the Magician in reverse, okay? And there, with this as well, there is an element of selfishness, the imbalance of power used incorrectly. Okay, so you weren't balanced as a couple, or maybe one person had the power in the relationship and used it against you. With the Nine of Swords, I'm getting that this is a mental struggle. Okay, this is negative self-talk, low self-esteem, not looking after yourself, worrying too much about what he's thinking, what he's telling other people, consciously always thinking about negativity towards you. You know, if you're going to think negative, usually in a breakup, you think negatively about the person that you're with, but you are taking responsibility for this with all the thought that you're having. Do not continue this way. Stop talking negatively about yourself. We've said this before when that young girl was in here, and like RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell is anybody else going to love you? Okay? Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, look in the mirror, tell yourself you're beautiful, tell yourself you're worth it, you'll start to believe it, and then you'll have a successful relationship. Until then, your cards are always going to be upside down. That was a bit tough love there, loyal sunflower.
Yeah, if you do not want a relationship, I mean, if you right, okay. So I understand now. You don't want a relationship because you don't think you're worthy, but he does, and you don't think you're worthy, or you just don't want to go out with them. That's kind of interesting. Look at self-worth and all the rest of it. But yeah, that is
weirdly. I've just split the deck, and look what's come up.
What is it?
Ten of Pentacles.
Oh, 10 of Pentacles.
Abundance. Happy family.
Well, I can do angels as well. You know,
it all starts with you.
It does. It does. Oh, mine's gone. My angels are flown away. But never mind. Yeah. Well,
who's next? Aqua.
People's Wi-Fi is going weird. Yeah, who's next?
Let's have a look. I'm just looking at the list now because somebody's posted. Right, so it was Honey Bunny next. Honey Bunny. Where is Honey Bunny?
No, up next is Fairy Foxcat. It's Fairy Fox.
Oh,
John,
the Wi-Fi was going.
Fairy,
Right.
have you got a
Fairy
question?
Fox Cat. Yeah, any advice for the upcoming months?
What does that say?
It's like second from the bottom. Loyal sunflower, while your self-esteem is in the bottom of your shoes, it will be in your head.
Fairy, what was the question, Melly?
For Fairy Fox Cat, any advice?
Any advice? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy Fox Cat.
Yes, loyal sunflower. It's all in your head. Stop it. Especially when you say you've got low self-esteem. Do some affirmations. Definitely. Do some EFT. Do anything. Hello, 3611. Great to see you, matey mashed potato. Where have you been? If you subscribe to that lady there, she'll be delighted. That's it. Right, in your head. Stop it. What's the point?
So, Fairy Fox.
Advice. Fairy Fox.
Woo!
Oh la la!
Ooh.
Are you? No. Right, Fairy Fox. Any advice? Yeah, herald the summer. Yeehaw. So it's nice to have a little bit of romance. It's nice to know that you're trustworthy, and it's very nice when we have too many men around. So have you got a choice? Ooh la la. And you have the Four of Winter. So when there are too many men around, perhaps have a rest, see which one you like. Oh dear, you got to laugh, haven't you? So when, well, no, I'll give you a seriousness. So yeah, seriously, there are several people around, but you need to take the back seat. But find things that are trustworthy. Know that you can trust yourself. You can communicate to that. But if you're trying to find an understanding of a situation and whether to trust someone or not, have a rest. Kind of look at it like, oh, everything's like doing the circles of a dance, these situations, but just have a rest. Sometimes just having a meditate, a quiet stillness will allow things to not be all over the place. If you look at this, it's like your mind is saying one thing and your heart is saying another. So when this kind of happens and you get the confusion between the two of them, it's like, right, you rulers, go to sleep. And then you can kind of pay attention to your intuition. So that's one of the things perhaps would serve you quite well at this moment in time. 10:20. 10:20. What kind of funny thingamajiggy?
Can we close the list so that we can finish everyone? Because I've got work in the morning, that's all.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying, didn't it, Laura?
Yeah, if you can close it, that's absolutely fine, because we're back on tomorrow night, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. That's right. 8 o'clock again on Mellies.
My channel. So you can come and meet us there if we don't. Well, we go through the list now, but no more after this, please, Aquileo. Thank you for that.
Trug and Lone, it's good to meet you. Please subscribe to both Pure Joy and Mellies Tarot. Thank you very much. That would be awesomeness. And put notifications on for notifications. Because we don't only do lives. We do all sorts of things. We do. Right, okay. Who's next then?
Can I do Fairy Fox Cat?
You are?
I've got to do Fairy Fox Cat yet.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
you didn't need to go.
I'm glad I'm a partner on this channel. You know what I mean? Fairy Fox Cat. Four of Cups. You sat there, you're bored at the minute, you're probably feeling a bit stagnated, a bit like, You know, same old Corrie, same old EastEnders. But
I don't know what you're on about.
In the next few months, what I'm seeing for you is that there is going to be a choice that comes for you, and it is being gifted to you. You see that hand there and the rainbow? It's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow being given to you by an unseen hand, okay? And this is the one that's going to get you out of this little funk that you sat in underneath the tree. I get a feeling at first that you're not actually going to believe that this opportunity is for you, just due to you not having the opportunity or the ability to let go of things. You're actually self-sabotaging yourself here. As you can see on the outside, she's perfectly fine, but when she looks in the mirror, she's actually tying herself up in knots, and she's not seeing who she really is. She's not allowing herself. You have to let go of old stories so this can come through for you, okay? I also got for you, woo-hoo, the Lovers. So, there may be a relationship or person coming into your life. I also pulled you an animal oracle deck, and you've got dog spirit, which is being loyal to what you love. This is all about a time where you actually might have some good fortune, and that this is a signal of evolving, okay? So this is where these two cards are coming in as well. You're going to be evolving and moving into a different energy, which will be fantastic. So I hope that helped whoever, Fairy Fox Cat, okay? But it's looking good. You just might be in a bit of a funk at the minute. Release what no longer serves you. Release what's in the past. You'll be absolutely fine.
Razane thought it was their reading. Let's try and give them a nice reading. What does them the Cancer want for me?
Okay.
Alrighty, Razane K. Let's have a look. Razane K. What does the Cancer wants from me? Razane K. What does the Cancer wants for me? Did we still have BT has jams? That poor person, they went off the phone. What happens? Their phone went dying, and then I don't know. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So. I look amazing up there. Oh, right. Okay. I'll put you back up there, mate. Oh, no, that one. That one. I know. When I go into people's rooms and I see that, I go, oh, is that what that person looks like? It's great for me. Right. Okay. So, there you are. I had to start your phone. That's all right. Dying. So, what did you say? M. Was it M? Who was it? Anyway, what does M want from you? Right. This person M. Right. Okay. I'll just say what's coming up. I'm sure Melly will get you something nicer. Right. Well, so at the moment, it's saying that they don't want to do anything at the moment, that they're resting their mind, they're hibernating. Very nice of them, thank you very much. They've got the Seven of Autumn, which is upside down. So it's like they've got no patience and they don't want to grow it any further. Also, they've got the Ten of Autumn, which is equally upside down. So they can't really see a full engagement kind of thing on family life or growing it. That they don't see it's possible at the moment. It might be COVID-19. Let's put it down. We've got to blame someone. Eh? So maybe the mindset is just, no, don't want to pursue this. Family life isn't what I really want, and I'm just going to have a rest from even thinking about it. So at the moment, I don't think they're really thinking about building a huge home, mansion, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Melly will have you some good news because I bzzed her.
Oh, you have the pentacles in your lip.
Oh, great. So, I told you to give her some good news.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. She don't care about it. I'll put her up there. She likes me up there.
This card is it's about laziness and be a bit of a workaholic, cares more about work than about relationships. Cannot be bothered with personal relationships if you don't fit in. Okay. It could mean that they're quite happy to just be stuck and stay being where they are. They're not bothered about moving any further in life, off the couch, that kind of thing. All right. You've also got the Four of Wands in reverse, and this kind of card also we had before, which was talking about the importance of. You all right?
Yeah. I don't know what. Keep going. It's all right.
This is talking about, just taking a look at the simple things, because this dude does not. This dude is a workaholic, and then when he gets home, all he does is lay on the couch scratching his feet. I don't know, but yes, no. This is not a good energy. This is somebody who just is no. No. That's what I get from it. There's also this feeling with this person that they love a bit of drama. I see them looking out the windows, seeing what the neighbours are doing, or if flashing lights go past the house, they want to know what's going on. I can see from here, I think this is you. I think you were taken away from stormy situations, and you were guided away to a calmer, smoother waters, a nice place, both physically and mentally. So I don't understand why they are coming back to you. It could be that, they're just too lazy to go and find somebody who's as lazy as them, or will look after them and mother them and clean their house and do the dishes. But yeah, they haven't changed. Looking at this, I hope that helped, Roseanne. Every time you do that, it's like you're battering screen. It's like you're poking me. I'm like, what?
I didn't want to say, Charlie, we are back tomorrow night at 20:00 GMT time. So basically the same time.
On my channel, though, not on this channel.
Yeah, that's what I put, Melly's channel. So, Charlie, subscribe to you. I don't know. No worries, Roseanne K. It wasn't the best plot, but I had a lot of drama back then when you was with him, right? Took me years to heal. Now I'm fine. Yeah, well, forget him. Forget asking the question. Because the worst thing you want to do is go into a relationship and have all that rubbish come up and, I'm not fine at all.
Well, thank you so much for your question, Roseanne.
Exactly. Brilliant question.
So we've got Cal Grossman. Can I expect a love connection by the end of the year? You're cutting it fine, aren't you?
You are?
You're cutting it fine. We're in lockdown.
I've told him this a million times. Just go out with that career. Job done, and it keeps going in. Oh, funny. Right, okay. Aqua's got 3 minutes before she turns into a pumpkin. Right, Tom. Expecting love. Right. Alrighty. Right. What have we got here? A pint of milk. Woo! It was upside down though. You've got the Ten of Summer, but it's upside down because it's winter. So that's why it's upside down. So what I suggest you do is get yourself out to the southern hemisphere, hop on a plane, and then you'll be like that, and you'll be fine, mate. You know what I mean, mate? And then you've got Seven of Summer. I can't remember if that was upside down or not. Oh, well. So you've got certain choices. Choices. Ooh. So those choices can be a number of things. Do you go out and do you find the ladies over there? Do you join a dating agency? What is it that you actually do? But you have to make it more real. At the moment, because the Ten of Summer was upside down, it's a little bit of a fantasy life. But talking of fantasy, you do have the Empress. So you can build this dream up to actually be your reality. So just have patience with it. You know, it will happen if you really focus 100%. Because it's almost like getting back in the saddle, isn't it? To just act out until the energy of what you really do want to grasp. So it's more of a patience. It's more of a, no, summer's ended. It's not the time. Have a look at spring or summer. So I don't really think at the end of this year, but who knows? Just push it forward. You know, why not?
Well, I've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. This talks about overanalyzing, overcritical thinking, being stuck in set patterns of thinking, and not allowing for clarity or communication. If you can overturn this, what I'm seeing for you is the Ten of Pentacles, and it might be related to people that you know, a circle of friends, friends with family. That could be your actual Ten of Cups, okay? So there's quite a lot going on for you here. Now, I did ask the angel cards, would it be before December? And what it said was within the next few months.
Yes.
Not December. So in the next few months, if you can work on yourself, get rid of this overcritical, over-analysing, overthinking, then it's quite possible. In 2021, anything's possible.
Right, BT has jams. Of course they do. I used to prefer Super Junior, but hey, you can't have everything in life. So how does Jay feel about yourself? Right. Okay. How does Jay feel about BT? Yes. Right, let's have a look.
Quite welcome, Val. Thank you for the question.
Right, okay. How does JK feel about B2? Yes. Right, 5 of Spring. Alrighty, 5 of Spring we've got here. We've got 8 of Autumn upside down, and we've got King of Summer upside down. Right. So, how does he feel? How do they feel about you? They have to sort things out. Maybe the Virgo's been arguing a little bit with themselves, all that sort of thing. They have to pay more attention to the practicalities. So what does need to be sorted out for them is very much, it's almost like they have to see you, to talk to you, and also practically be with you to sort this out, because it's not working out at all at the moment. And the King of Summer, so they need to be more trustworthy in the situation. You need to feel that you can trust them, and they have to be open and honest with communication. So this sorting out period that has to go on is essential, and I don't think they kind of want to do that just at the moment. So yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? but they are expressing some sort of basically they've got to be more mature, if that makes sense. But there's a Virgo. That's a good sign. That's the only good sign at the minute.
I got for you the top, which signifies self-love, which is what you should have, and self-worth, definitely anyway. But it always can signify a new relationship coming through. So for you and Kai, I do see some kind of relationship. However, with the Hanged Man, there has to be some kind of work to be done on Jacques, and there has to be something that comes unstuck. With the Hanged Man as well, I am seeing that there is a sort of a crossroads where something has to give. It's kind of, they have to really surrender and believe that anything is possible, that the cosmos is looking out for them, the universe is looking out for them, and they have to work through this crossroads that they're at, something they have to deal with. But then you also got the Six of Wands, which is success, okay? So as long as Jakai can actually deal with the fact of whatever it is they're dealing with, then there will be success. If they can't, then it will delay everything.
Okay, so next up is 36 Lavender. Thank you very much. Been feeling stuck, pretty low. Is there anything I should be expecting? No worries, BTS. Lots of love to you. I know it's difficult at times. So 36 Lavender. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Aqua, for being here. All right, you can go if you want, Aqua, because you've already worked 4 minutes overtime.
Make sure you get all the time rate offer.
Yeah, so thank you very much. We'll see you later if you want to toddle up and do what a lady who's single has to do. Whatever. Right, let's have a look. What 36 Lavender needs to 36 Lavender. Thanks for all your help, Aqua Leo, and I'm sure everyone else appreciates it enormously. 36 Lavender. Yeah, I know. It's awful, isn't it? It's awful. It's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Right, let's see what 36 Lavender needs to know at this moment in time. Yeah, so things are a little bit in certain phases, they're kind of a little bit illusionary at times. So we need to, bye darling, we need to pay, I've given you an Instagram message ages ago. So these kind of stages that we go through are kind of stages, and understandably if we're picking up them from other people as well. You've got the Two of Autumn, so it's like, are you thinking about time? Are you losing that time, that essence? And if you look at the penny farthing, which is what the bike is called, it's not logical that goes round and round, is it really? So one of the things that you could be looking at is a lot bigger than it actually is. So sometimes when we're going after what we really do want, it just seems to be so far away. So it's saying here, just learn to kind of rest your mindset, rest who you are. And we're going into winter in the Northern Hemisphere, and that's a time of reflection, a time of resting our minds, just seeing what we do need to heal. A lot of things do hibernate over winter, and one of those things is those phases that we believe that we have to be doing all the time. So it's like bring about your own shine after winter, definitely. So have a period of rest, of contemplation, and just kind of say to yourself, it's okay to feel like this. You know, it's okay. I'm doing all right. And that's all you have to say to yourself at this moment in time. Is that okay, 36? Okay.
36 lavender, and as you can see, you are protected divinely. Okay, what they're asking you to do is actually center yourself, maybe do meditation, maybe talk to somebody, maybe some counseling, maybe friends, family, soul tribe. Okay, because what's happening is the 7 of Wands shows that maybe you are being, I wouldn't say attacked because that's too strong a word, but sometimes people can provoke you out of fun just to get a reaction out of you. Okay, so I don't want you to react. You have to center yourself. You have to be the best possible you that you can be. Okay, you also got the 10 of Wands in reverse, so there's something that you can't walk away from. Maybe this is why, you know, so you're being poked and prodded, somebody pushing your buttons, as somebody who you can't walk away from. Okay, so please be wary of that. However, you did also get another 2 cards, which I was really happy about, to be fair. You asked about things that are coming, and what I see for you is there could actually be a connection or reunion coming up for you next year. This will not happen unless you can actually let go of the past, walk away from someone who is pushing your buttons. Okay, there is love out there for you. Maybe it's a renewed connection. It could be a completely new connection. But it has to come after this work has been done. Okay? So 36 lavender, I hope that was helpful for you.
Can Honey Bun please post a question if you're still here? There's only one person in the room, so it might not be you. Is Trug alone here? If anyone's in the room and they would like a question, please post the question now.
Can we also you subscribe to both parties as well, please?
Is anyone in the, yeah, you're here, great. Can you repost your question, please, Trug? No, it was up there. If you just copy and paste it, please, because there's a lot of scrolling.
36 lavender, thank you for coming, and please make sure you subscribe to me because we're on again tomorrow night, but on my channel. Please.
Yeah, if you put the, I'm trying to find it. I know it was up here long.
Okay, yes, we're still at it. But the list is closed, so now you can't have a question.
Oh. Right, okay, Tranglan, I found your question, if that's all right. Will my Capricorn man come forward and reconcile with me anytime soon? I'm a Scorpio, I'm going to fall out. Happy birthday to yourself, if it's your birthday soon or just gone.
Trang, and what's, do we have an initial for this guy, or you don't have to give us a full?
Capricorn, it's Capricorn.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not good at astrology. I usually like an initial to focus on, that's all.
I just concentrate on there. Triangle. Just concentrate on there. Just ask the question about
right. Yes, shut up, you. She's giving me a name now.
You see? Oh, his name is John.
Yes.
It's John, everybody! John! What a boring name. Right, okay. Triangle and John. You look so beautiful and exotic, and you're going at you want to be back with John. Funny. John. Right, okay. Tranglo and John. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this person. Yeah, that's good. Right, okay. So first of all, you've got the Ace of Summer, which is all about that self-love, new love coming in, and divine kind of aspect as well. You did have the Seven of Summer reversed as well. So sorry about the state of that card. It's awful, isn't it? The Seven of Cups are usually about decisions and choices. But when they're reversed, does that mean there is no choice and that they're just not looking at the situation at all? Then you've got the Queen of Swords, which is upside down. So it means that they don't really want to communicate with you at this moment in time. However, I am going to do you a love oracle, purely for you, not with John, okay? Because I'm not into John. I don't know why. Right, so Triangelo, what does Triangelo need to... hello, Hina, how are you? Please make sure you subscribe, please, to Melly, and let me get that. Gosh, God, it was so up here. Where the heck was it?
You can.
Wait a minute. I'm getting the question off.
Oh.
So, Triangelo, I'm just going to give you a love and romance thingamajiggy. So, what you need to know at this moment in time is flirt. So, for a lot of people, if you use your flirting skills at the moment with those that catch your eye, you never know what might happen. So, flirting is essential. This has got nothing to do with John. I don't think John's the right person for you himself. But Melly might. Melly's got... Go, Melly.
Okay, so I got Temperance. So there needs to be a bit of a rebalance, a rejig mentally, people thinking about the relationship. You see where he's got the sun and the moon and he's balancing them out, making sure the sun sets and the moon's on the opposite side. There has to be some balance. There has to be some adjustments. There has to be some patience. Okay. So I don't know whether that person has been impatient in the relationship or you've been impatient in the relationship, and that's what caused the fallout. However, I do see with the Three of Cups, there are good times coming, okay? You see them looking at the stars, friends together. So it may be that friends will get you over this little bumpy bit. It might also mean that the connection will kick back up again as well. I do see this with the Queen of Pentacles. You are quite self-sufficient is what I was trying to say. The Queen of Pentacles is very earth, very grounded, loves nature, that kind of scenario. So that could very well be you. You are centered, you are grounded, and that is the way that you need to stay. If this relationship is to work, I was looking at it, there does have to be some balance in the relationship. Something's gonna skew, okay? Whether it's a power struggle or you're talking about money or things like that. Something's not balanced right. If you can get the balance right, maybe just start, being nice, dating, just having a good time together without any of the complicated stuff. I did ask the angels what you should do because you have fallen out and he's not spoken to you, and they said take action. Okay, so that might be giving him the text message to say, do you know what, let's just go out, let's just be silly, let's just be young idiots having fun. Stay away from the serious stuff. And that's what I'm getting.
I don't know if you want to do this person. The list was closed, but if Hina subscribes to Melly's Tarot as well as Pure Joy, we can do that very fast. Very fast for you, no problems at all.
And I'll be checking.
Yeah, please subscribe though. Have you done that? Just like the video and subscribe. Tragloan, I do wish you well with John, but I think you deserve better myself. But that's my opinion. So that doesn't count for a diddly. Rubbish. Right, Gulshad's feelings to Hina, and Gulshad. Hina, and Gulshad. Hina, all charts. Let's have a look for yourself. Right, ding, ding, ding. Let's do 2 cards. So, how do they feel about you at the moment? So we have Ace of Winter reversed, and we also have Fortitude. So that's quite interesting. So it just means that they might not be feeling or in communication, that they might have lost the gumption. That's the wrong word to use for yourself. But they might have lost an inclination. They don't feel like they can go forward with the communication. So they're going to have to use a lot of fortitude with this situation. So when it is a problem, and they do see that it has a problem, they need to have the strength of character to realise I have to take charge of what I say, what I think, and what I know about the situation in general. So basically, they've got to find the courage to speak to you. The long and the short of it.
Right, what I got, and that took so much hard work to get that, but I see the friend zone, okay? There is definite a friend feeling with this. There is just good times, being friends, hanging out, watching the stars at night time, just being best mates, okay? That's what I see. And that's that's backed up by the star card, there is hope there. There's always hope, but this card is particularly Aquarius, which is my card. So there is always hope, when the stars align and all that jazz, it can happen. What I'm saying is you need to go out and be friends, and you need to concentrate on that, okay? Thank you, Hina. I hope you have subscribed, because we're going to be on tomorrow night on my channel, Hina. We expect to see you there.
So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Molly, for joining my stream. I'll join hers tomorrow at 2000 hours GMT time. So yeah, so please check that out, and we'll see you again soon. Lots of love to everyone. Do take care and be kind to yourselves. Au revoir.